Hey, this is Rajo, Starofthenobodies, and this is the #1 show for the nobodies. And as we listen to Babyface and Karen White singing Love Sard in a romantic mood, today's subject is very obvious. We're going to talk about love and romance. And when it comes down to love and romance, understand this is not me trying to tell you how to be romantic, how to get romantic. You know, as a single person myself, everybody think that, you know, women are just throwing themselves at my feet. You know, sure, I do get some advances and things of that nature like that, but at the same time though, you know, it's not easy picking, you know, or even being chosen. You know, sometimes, you know, you got to, it depends on where you at, you know, where your level is. Some people in a level of total desperation. Some people in a state of they got time to wait, you know. And then some people just want it right. You know what I mean? You had it wrong so many times. You just want it right, you know. And I can understand and I can relate to that, you know. And I really don't know where I fit in at, to be honest with you, on that situation right there. You know, one thing I do know is I always continue to work on myself, and one thing I do know is I'm continuing to reinvent myself, keep working on myself, keep trying to keep building myself up, and I'll meet that person along the way as I'm going on my journey. That's the best way to meet someone. That conclusion I did come to quite early on in life, is that I'm not going to be just rushing into a situation. I need to always constantly be working and reinventing myself, you know. Even as we're here now on the #1 show for the nobodies, you know, it's all a part of us going forward on a journey, and we're going on this journey together, you know, and hopefully it could be a romantic journey as we go along as well. You know, I know about the things and people have read, you know, I'm sure they read some of my writings, you know. Sometimes I might write poetry, sometimes I write just directly, sometimes I just might write something that come out of a novel. But my point, you know, is I'm familiar with who I am. You know, I know that I feel like I want to be, I'm happy to run, you know, my mate's bathwater, you know. That person that worked hard, or whether, you know, whatever, regardless of the situation, run some hot bath water. I'm happy to take the load off, you know, take the trash out. I'm happy to turn around here and massage your feet, massage your back, things of that nature. I'm happy to turn around here and talk to you about what's on your mind, what's your dreams, what's your hopes, you know, how you feeling today. You know, if you don't do nothing else, how you feel today? You know, how you feel about your future, how you feel about things going forward, you know what I mean? And I have those, and that's where I'm at with mine. You know, that's how I feel. So, do I feel like I will make a good mate? Well, I don't know. You know, I feel like, hey, it's not, to me, I don't worry about whether I make a good mate or not. I just make sure I try to stay a good person, and then the rest will work itself out. And will I find someone? Well, hey, I tend to believe, even you out there who might feel like you're never going to find that loved one, I tend to believe, man, that in the long run, if we continue to go on our own journeys and not get on somebody else's journey, that's the thing about it too. You get in these relationships, and before you know it, you're on somebody else's journey. You know what I mean? Totally off the path, and you wonder, you look up, 5 years gone, 10 years, 15 years are gone. Can't get it back. You know, you got to be very mindful of that. And so if it's somebody out here that's listening to this particular show that's maybe, you know, 18, 19, 21 years old, even, you know, 25, what have you, keep that in mind, man. You don't want to lose years and years and years of your life going down somebody else's journey. You know what I mean? You stay on your path, you stay on your course, and the person you meet has to be somebody going down your journey, because that way you're halfway home. Y'all already got something in common. Y'all were going in the same direction anyway. You know, people say opposites attract. Okay, opposites do attract, but at the same time, you know, if you take two magnets and try to put them to stick them together, you already know what's going to happen. So you have to keep that in mind, you know, and be making sure that at least they kind of going in your direction as far as things go, you know. So will we find our mates out here in the society, you know, out here in the single land? One thing about being single, you can say this, and even you have to admit, hey, everything that you left everything was just the way you left it when you left, when you come back. So hey, there are some pluses and there are some minuses. It's all in how you look at it. You're free to roam, free to do what you want, when you want, how you want. So it's all in how you look at the whole situation, you know. But do I want you to find love? Do I want you to find romance? Yes, I do want you to find love. I do want you to find romance. But you're gonna, you know, I do personally, me personally, I'm taking my time. Do I hope the journey ends soon? Man, I'll be honest with you, I would love for it to end soon. I would love to look up, man, and I got it going on like that, you know. But hey, it ain't something I lose sleep over. You know, I keep on going. I lose sleep more if you guys are not tuning into the #1 show for the nobodies. I lose more sleep over that than I would worrying about if somebody loved me or not, because I already know I need to love myself first. And that is the journey that I'm on. And so that's just where I stand. So yeah, I would say this to any mates out there, you know, who are already in a relationship. You know, take care of your mates, man. Lift your mates up. You know, try to take them to another place in life. You know, smile, be happy, be joyous. You know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, you got that right person. Hopefully y'all, if not right, hopefully y'all just need a couple of adjustments. You never know, you know. It doesn't always, you know, require you to have to do work all the time. That's one thing about it. I'm not interested in coming home and do work when I just got finished working. That's sheer madness to me. I'm not clocking in at the house. I don't roll like that. House is for pleasure only. Period. Period. Don't get me wrong. We got business to take care of. We got bills to pay. We got life to live. We got, you know, people have kids to raise and stuff like that. And, you know, I understand that. Those are the things, and that's not, to me, that's part of the pleasure. You know what I mean? You're doing something that's contributing to what you got going on, to your pleasure zone, you see? So, to me, that's not work. But it's work when I got to try to work. I mean, when someone's got to work to try to get along. You know, and you're just going along to get along. That's work. That's work. You know, so my thing with romance, light your few candles. Grab the hands, hold the hands. Eyes truly are wonders to the soul. Do some eye contact. Kiss your woman. Kiss your man. Hug each other. Make lots of love. And hopefully, you'll make each other happy. That's where I stand. This is Rajo, Starofthenobodies. This is the #1 show for the nobodies. Keep tuning in. Continue to tell as many people as you can about the show. We want you to always be around. We want you to always be a part of it. If you got subjects, please send them in, and we'll definitely cover them. This is Rajo, Starofthenobodies, #1 show for the nobodies. I'm out here, baby. Holler at you later.